Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Virgo. Happy holidays, Virgo. I hope you have a wonderful day, or had by the time you get this. Be almost over. All right, Virgo. Yeah, someone's a little guarded here. Yeah, I feel what we have is a person who's kind of trapped. It's an illusion of entrapment. Someone's trapped in their head, feeling a little guarded. Someone's not quite sure what to believe here. Yeah, some sort of confusion. Someone here just needs to listen to their intuition and pay attention to the signs here. This could be unnecessary worry, you know. Someone's a little guarded. Like I say, it's someone who's being careful what they believe because they don't want to make mistakes in the past. So yeah, the High Priestess. So this is someone needing to trust their intuition. There's a little bit of confusion. Yeah. Feeling a bit confused. I see some Cancer, Pisces energy. This is someone seeing truth in the situation. Someone already knows the answers they're seeking. Just someone who just needs to get out of their head and let their guard down a little bit. Yeah, because it has to do with two people going down this path. Two people coming together. I feel like we have a person who's more than likely just can't stop thinking with someone, like they're being careful what they believe. There's a lot of things that are unknown. This is often confusion, illusion. It's the illusion of this, you know, that's what I feel. So we'll go ahead and see what happens. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Yeah, see, it has to do with an opportunity. See, it's a fresh new start, an opportunity, invitation. Somebody here is kind of, you know, someone's cup runneth over, but they're not letting someone in, you know. That's what I feel. They're being careful what they believe. Yeah, but you can see there's people. There's people here. There's a reason to celebrate. See, it's all unnecessary. It's the illusion of being trapped, or someone here just needs to... The moon is often someone who keeps it all in. This is how they actually feel. They keep it all in. Secrecy, privacy. But it has to do with all these people. But there's some kind of news worth celebrating, so there's an opportunity. Yeah. So I say we got someone here looking at this. They see possibilities. They look at all the possibilities, but still feeling confused. And it could have someone who has a few options, but it has to do with someone who's maybe pushing someone away, or they're just, like I say, they're being very careful what they believe. Yeah. It's a person who needs to get out of their head. This is someone who isn't taking any action, yet we have an opportunity. In other words, somebody hasn't responded possibly to this, but it has to do with their thoughts. See, they already know the answers they're seeking. They need to get out of their head. Yeah, it's about being pinned down too, you know. Yeah, there's that Mercury energy, Virgo. There it is. See, manifesting what you desire. And the High Priestess, learning to trust your intuition, to get out of your head. The signs, because I feel like you feel the signs are cautioning you. You're feeling confused. But look, there's opportunity here. There's opportunity for gathering, getting together. And it could be someone just kind of thinking about how this will play out. And maybe some procrastination. Or someone could have too many choices too. But I don't feel like that's what it is for the most part. It just has to do with a person who sees opportunity. They're being careful what they believe. And it's about letting the guard down and letting someone in. Because this is that internal energy. How someone's feeling internally. Into me, I see. See, they're trying to manifest what they desire. It's about two people coming together going down this path. Now, if we have someone who has too many choices and unable to decide, it's just a person who needs to just trust their intuition. This is someone who already knows what they're choosing. They already know the answers. And they need to get out of their head. Yeah, it has to do with an ending. Putting an ending to a situation. Yeah, someone's thinking of ending a situation because there's this opportunity for two people to come together. Yeah, it's an energy of a person who needs to see the bigger picture. See, this is about getting the cup filled, emotional fulfillment. It's a gathering, maybe a large gathering, a family gathering, but I see an ending. Something is coming to an end. See two people possibly coming apart. Could be someone trying to keep it a secret for now. Yeah, because this is somebody guarded, defensive, careful what they believe, but yet they can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, it has to do with someone seeing truth in a situation. See, aha, they already know the truth. It's all about speaking truth. Yeah, we have someone who's single. So it has to do with being single. Someone knows you're single, and I do think they're in their head, trapped in their head thinking about you, but they already know the truth. There's opportunity here, or it is somebody who has other opportunities and they're keeping it a secret. I wouldn't be surprised. I do see secrecy, privacy, someone's private thoughts, things that are rolling around in their head, but this is the aha moment. See, seeking truth in the situation. Yeah, someone here is single. Someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. They keep pushing people away or pushing someone away. You have to have all these opportunities. And here comes this opportunity. It's someone who's speaking truth. But it's someone learning something too. Yeah, it has to do with finding out that someone may have another choice. But it is choices in love. I mean, it has to do with a person who still can't stop thinking about someone, but yet they have other options, or somebody finding out the truth that someone else does. But I also see someone who keeps pushing people away because they want to be single. They keep doing the same thing, and they've had plenty of opportunities. See that little aha moment, the truth. Yeah, it's about cooperating, compromising. Things that two people or people have in common. But there's these people, and there is a reason to celebrate. It looks like an invitation. It's about spending time together, doing things together. People are talking, collaborating, getting together. And it could be just where people are talking about this, but this is about the things two people have in common. The compatibility, yet there's people collaborating. Yeah. There it is, Virgo. If you're a feminine Virgo, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But it's an energy of someone grounding themselves and planning and preparing. It's about being prepared. But someone keeps doing the same thing over and over again, pushing people away, yet they have plenty of options. I think it's somebody who's in denial about how they feel about a situation. They already know the truth. To me, it looks like someone who's in denial, or somebody is denying they have another option. So someone playing the field. It's a situation, it's an energy of situations that don't go the distance because someone keeps pushing people away, yet they have options. And then again, for some of you, it's somebody who's in denial, denying that they have other options. Yeah, because it is an energy of someone I feel who is going to break free from this situation. See, it's somebody who plans, prepares, and hopes for the best. But it's someone who needs to break free. And I do see someone who's a bit of a free spirit, too. That's why I feel some of you, it's a person who's had plenty of opportunities, but yet they push people away. They don't let anyone in. So it could be a person giving advice or speaking truth about love, about how someone feels. If it is someone who keeps talking about someone to people, that's often where someone's in denial. It could be a person telling someone here, make a decision. And that's what I feel. Someone needs to make a decision to either end a situation or to manifest what it is they desire. Yeah, it's a cycle. Someone going in circles. Now it's time to push the stop button. See, this is about seeing things in a favorable way. This is somebody who has lots of opportunities. They're very lucky. See the Wheel of Fortune, there's good luck here, where things actually turn out in someone's favor, but they have plenty of opportunities. And then again, that denial, someone who's in denial or denying they have other opportunities. Yeah. I think it's someone who's talking about someone all the time. They're in denial and it's someone telling them. Yeah, it's an energy of lack and loneliness, negative. So there is an ending and somebody ending a situation. But to me, it looks like every time it's time to take a situation to the next level, this person keeps pushing people away. But yet there's lack and lonely. Someone who starts thinking negative. And I do see the energy of someone who kind of keeps things to themselves. And I feel it's someone telling someone, you know, keep it to yourself. Don't say anything. But it's someone with their sword up speaking truth. Someone standing up to someone. And it could be a friend or, you know, somebody in the social circle. If they keep talking to someone, they're telling them, you know, if you're lonely and you're feeling, you know, being left out in the cold, it's because you keep pushing people away. I think if someone is denying their feelings. I do. Someone's totally in denial. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, see, we have two people, the opportunity to come together, but it's somebody who starts thinking negative. See, it's about connecting on the emotional level, making a connection. Now, I wouldn't be for some of you, it's somebody who has multiple opportunities and choices, but it is somebody who's a bit of a free spirit here. See, the grass is always greener on the other side. That's why someone is telling someone, make a decision, you're in denial. Because there's an opportunity here. See, they know a good thing when they see it. There's opportunity. But it only goes so far because it's someone who starts thinking negative. Very critical, judgmental. Yeah. But there's that aha moment in the truth, seeing truth. I think it's somebody who's in denial. Because every time it goes to the next level, see, it's someone telling someone about the bigger picture, taking it to the next level. It's about being emotionally fulfilled, happy. There's a beautiful opportunity here. Tell me about the High Priestess. Yeah, see, there's a lot of interest. See, there's interest. But it's someone who doesn't want to put all their eggs in one basket. Because it could be a person where someone loses interest quickly. But yet, these are two people interested in each other. Someone who has a lot of people interested in them. And they've had plenty of opportunities, but they push people away. Yeah, it's all about someone getting in touch with that emotional side. See, we got a person here in their feels, and they're in denial. And I think it's a friend or someone in the social circle calling someone out here. Yeah, this person's an Empress. See, manifesting that. It's a person manifesting the King of Cups, mastering this. Emperor energy. It's about being wise. But it has to do with someone who's comes across as cold, they're skeptical, see all the things they've experienced, but I feel so much denial. Yeah, it has to do with the person putting in effort. See, it's into me, I see, putting in effort in building. King and Queen of Pentacles. See what two people can provide for each other. But it's about going the distance. See, this is someone who doesn't have anything long term because the grass is greener. And whenever they've had all these opportunities and they push people away, but now we have someone who's really connecting with someone here. There's a connection here. Yeah, look at that, Virgo. Someone's soul searching and looking for clues and answers. Aha. Yeah. It's time to take control. It's someone who puts on the brakes as soon as it's time to take it to the next level. And it's interesting because this is someone who knows what's expected of them. And now we have someone who's being ghosted, ignored by someone else, and it's someone going, well, what do you expect, right? Like I feel there's someone here telling someone, just telling them like it is. They see this person with all the opportunities. But every time it's time to go to the next level, they put on the brakes. But I feel what's happening is this is somebody else doing that now. So now this person has to take control of the situation and take the lead. But you see, they put on the brakes. But now they're taking another look. We've got somebody here with wise words, wise advice. Yeah. Taking another look. It's somebody who... It's a person who feels they need, emperors like to be in control. So whatever it is for the feminine, let this person take the lead. Then at least you know that they're confident, see confidence and self-control. But once it gets to the next level, on goes the brakes. Yeah. Someone's telling someone you need to see it through, to see this through. Yeah, it's all about this happy home, happy life. See the bigger picture. Someone's not seeing the bigger picture. Yeah, look at, we have the Tower. See, this is where things turn around, because we have someone taking this person's power back, leaving them out of control. So there is someone a little bit obsessed here. They keep talking about someone and they're in denial, but yet they keep talking about them. This looks like there's a private conversation here too. Yeah. Somebody who's crazy about someone, they're obsessed. Yeah. Wow. But you know, Virgo, this is where you put on the brakes and you take control. Leaving this person out in the cold so they can put the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. So this is likely something that's happening. But there's so much denial here, so much denial of this obsession. Because I do think it's someone talking about someone all the time. They keep talking about them and talking about them with their friends, around people. You know, they become indecisive. They get in their head. They're unable to move forward because of what they're thinking. This is somebody who starts to think negative. Instead of focusing on the positive, coming into a situation, feeling this is going to go the distance, right? Planning, preparing, and hoping for the best. And then they get into their head and can't move forward. This is a person who needs to, it's a person who needs to see. It's somebody here who's going to learn the hard way, I can tell you that, seeing how the other person feels. Yeah, see where they stop talking, someone's taken their power back. They're no longer giving. They're no longer feeding someone's ego. It's someone's ego. See, their ego's out of control. It's an energy of their pride getting in the way. Yeah, so we have a person here. It's the feminine taking back their power. So I feel like you're going to do this and no longer talk. Then they're going to feel how you feel. This person's crazy about you. They're obsessed. See, it's about self-aware. This person needs to be more self-aware. And I've been seeing a lot of this. Because this, with the Two of Swords in this, that's self-aware. Someone who's not seeing themselves. And they get in their head and unable to move forward. And they're missing all these opportunities. So this is someone now becoming aware. Yeah. That they're obsessed with someone. And this person's emotionally drained too because of it. Yeah, but I feel the feminine's taken back the power. Basically, it's someone with this teaching someone how they want to be treated. It could be someone giving you advice. Or someone giving advice to the other person. Yeah, this person's obsessed. They're freaking out because now we have, see, this is why they're freaking out. The Tower's come down, a shock, surprise. They didn't see that coming. They didn't expect that. But now they know how the other person feels. They're now more self-aware. And they're very much aware of a beautiful opportunity. And it's all because they don't want to make a commitment. Now, the commitment is just, a commitment doesn't mean marriage. It just means staying committed to the path where it's just the two of you working together as a team, committing to spend time together. But I don't know if it's someone who loses interest. I don't think this is someone who's lost interest in you. It's more of, well, you're probably the one starting to lose interest, getting bored of this. Someone who keeps coming in, putting on the brakes, doing the same thing. Yeah, see, teaching someone how you want to be treated by taking control of the situation. See, you're going to take control of this. See, they want to be in control. It's like they're trying to take your power. They see this is a very strong and powerful connection. So they kind of freak out here. So they have to take away your power. They have to be the one in control. So interesting. So it is the death of the ego. The death of the ego. That's what it is. And they don't see it coming. But it's you, the feminine here, taking the blindfold off to see. You need to take your power back. Don't budge or give in to this person. Don't reciprocate. Don't talk to them. Don't stop feeding their ego. Stop feeding the beast. Because that's what it is. You're feeding the beast. Yeah, trying something different. Tempering the passions, watching the words, being patient, but not feeding their ego. See, someone keeps feeling someone's not, they get up into their head this idea that someone's not their type, it won't go the distance. How do you know if you don't try? Because it's someone who just never follows through, you know, it only goes so far. It gets so far, they make a connection, then they start thinking all negative. They get up into their head. So there we go. It's all about getting this person to make that commitment. Stop feeding the beast. Stop indulging this person and giving them what they want. Stop filling their cup till you get what you want. If not, I definitely can see some of you breaking free. And I wouldn't even be surprised if you connect with someone else. I wouldn't be surprised that's where you're seeking out options and you connect with someone else and then they freak out. But if it is you obsessed with this person and you keep letting them back in, they're going to keep doing this. So it's about defeating the beast. This person needs to defeat the beast within themselves. Temper their thoughts, temper their emotions, and see what's in front of them, someone who's just right. And they may even reach out. And it's about yourself too, not feeling tempted to reach out. Don't reach out to this person. Anyone who keeps doing this, you got to stop feeding the beast. Boy, I haven't seen a whole lot of this energy for a while. It's pretty heavy. Yeah, just let this person feel what it's like to be ghosted and ignored. You might even have to block this person because it looks like this is what someone does. They push them away. They block them. Then they go off and get it. If you don't give them what they want, they get attention from somewhere else. But what's going to happen to this person eventually is they're going to find themselves very lot of lack and feeling very alone. But it's an energy where you deserve better. You deserve better. So, yeah, stop filling their cup. If you have another opportunity and this person's pushed you away, take the other opportunity. Teach them how you want to be treated. It's someone getting a taste of their own medicine. And I do see this obsession, and I do see this person obsessed talking about someone nonstop and someone telling them that they're in denial. Stop denying your feelings. But it's about the feminine denying the masculine by not feeding their ego. Yeah. Take care. I see a win-win for someone here. I do. I see that this is about, you know, the win. But it's somebody here who feels they have to win. You know, they got to be the one to end it with the other person first. Because it's like you start to see it coming, right? When someone keeps doing this. Defeat the beast. Stay strong. Be brave. Don't stop feeding their ego. Take care. Bye for now.